What is all this? What is all this? You see, when I told you guys that, you see, these white folks, whenever they are saying something bad about black people, check that thing very well. Deep down inside of them, they have another motive, another intention. You think I'm lying? Let's go watch this clip together. Because when I saw this particular clip, I was like, this cannot be coming from a white woman to a black guy. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in at this episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. With that being said, let's dive right into this video. Let me roll out the clip. I'll be back with commentaries.
The white girl said they got a whole playbook on how to catch them a chocolate NFL player. And y'all keep falling for it. Now, before we get into it, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, do all the things. I'm going to talk my shit. We'll have a good time, but let's get into it. So this has come out, and I've seen a few articles about it where basically this white girl's in college, asked her sister how she snacks a chocolate NFL player like she has, and her sister gave her the run-by-run playbook that her then roommate exposed. And basically her sister's telling her how to go and catch a black man NFL player to make her life rich and great. And it's hilarious because I have known all along and have always said white women for the most part are sent to college to find husbands, and y'all sons be falling for this shit every damn time. So as you can see here, this is the girl Halen and saying, tell me why my roommate's sister is giving her a full tutorial on how to get a top athlete. She even is going so far as to call y'all sons pick-me's. She says right here, rule number 1 is the foundation to learn athlete with a pick-me mindset. So they're going after the guys who basically want to be chosen, which makes me say, what are y'all parents doing at home that your son is such a pick-me that as soon as a white girl gives him some attention, he feels chosen and glorified? It's giving y'all ain't doing your part as black parents at home to instill a sense of self-love and a sense of love of his blackness and love of black women, or etc., and a true sense of pride in himself, that as soon as a white girl, they can scope out the pick-me black boys and they latch onto them. And y'all sons fall for it every damn time. Another thing she pointed out is, let them cheat. Deal with it. Don't go looking for it. If it's just a fling, let it go. Because he's the prize, remember? Because he's a pick-me, so you got to make him feel like he's the prize because he can change your life, which boils down to what we keep talking about, the fact that they seek these boys out. They don't have any desire for them, and if they weren't playing in the NFL, your son would get no attention. But they seek them out because at the end of the day, it's bringing generational wealth back to their white families. She then makes this claim, as you see below, they're still always going to be attracted to black women, which makes a lot of sense because as a black woman, you often will see when a white woman was with a black man, they be staring daggers at us like we want his ass. And man, we don't give no dams. You can have him, okay? Because the ones we want don't go over there. So keep him. But as you say right here, she says you should antagonize black women to override activating their inner shenane, because that will make him see her and ditch her. So again, parents, what kind of sons are you raising that something like that can make him look negatively on a black woman? It's giving you instilling anti-blackness in your sons. Hate to say it. And it's giving that the white women are choosing racism, because actively antagonizing black women for the purpose of making her look bad to a black man that you want to snack is actually fully and completely racism. In addition to, when her sister asked, I want a chocolate NFL player, they also fetishize your ass and reference you as fucking food. She's got rule number 3, completely ingratiate yourself into your life where he can't function without you. Okay, that also comes back to parents. You didn't raise your son to be independent. So as soon as someone's willing to take over the mama role while he's in college, washing his clothes, cooking and doing all those things, they immediately fall into that because you didn't teach your son how to be an independent young man. Because the black girls that are in college are there because they probably had to sacrifice and they trying to get their education. She's there because mommy and daddy sent her there so she can focus on doing all the things and being a new mom to your son because she don't have shit else to do but to try to snag him. And then, of course, they put the go wild in bed, do anything and everything to him, and do not tell his mom any personal business, and always look good and appealing. The ultimate ending in all of this is the fact that y'all sons are out here willfully falling for this shit, and a lot of you parents are sitting back thinking, oh, well, Samantha's so nice, while Samantha was all on a mission to get your son's fucking money, because she even makes sure she says push for marriage or at least have multiple kids. But hopefully y'all will see this and show your sons what the real deal is, and maybe they'll get it together, because when these girls end up ruining their lives, we don't want to hear about it.
Look, I know you said black women stand down, but I'm technically half Neanderthal, so I figured I could take this one. So this girl on Twitter's roommate's sister is giving her sister the tutorial on how to bag a black football player. I think we're going to be getting a little bit of a lesson in psychology here. I want a football player, NFL preferably, a tall chocolate one. Like you did. I want your life. That's easy. But you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. Teach me. Step 1, he is the prize. Remember, he can change your life, but you can't change his. We'll just neglect the Emmett Till thing again. Step 2, he's always going to be attracted to black girls, so you want to activate that shenane and pick at her and let him see it. He'll ditch her quick. If she's like us, it'll be harder because she's more than likely playing to win him too. So make him choose. Be an asset. You want to completely integrate yourself into his life to where he cannot function without you. Honestly, I kind of love this if anybody has mommy issues, but it's like, why did they even have to mention us? Like, can't you just do his laundry and his dishes and just be happy with that? Like, oh yeah, and they said they're gonna put up with the cheating, so honestly, like, this isn't sounding like that bad of a deal. I'm just like, I don't know if I went a little too shenane on you there, but... So yeah, you want to completely integrate yourself into his life to where he can't function without you. And then you don't want to embarrass him, you don't want to cheat, text other men, and his cute friends and teammates will try. Eyeball looking emoji. Wink, wink. Ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. And then, of course, step 5, you guys get the throat spray. Yeah. Oh, and what's this part about? Oh yeah, immediately after that, she's like, his mom. Do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell the entire family. He will blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. I feel like we're talking more about black women twice now in here than even, like, okay, but anyways. Always look good and appealing, face and hair always has to be done. So, like, no natural baddies, got it. But black men are shallow. I understand what you're saying. Push for marriage or at least kids, to have multiple kids, and you got him. Oh my God, is that what I am? Is that, no, I'm not, I don't, no. My parents loved each other. I think my parents loved each other, guys. My parents loved each other. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire and all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now. And then Lex said, Jenny! You know, I wonder if when this was happening in Germany, if y'all were talking shit about his mother too.
Okay, so now that this is finally getting a little more traction, because I even heard it on the radio this morning, there were some text messages leaked by 2 white women that was basically telling one woman how to bag a black athlete. She was basically giving her the rundown, let him cheat in peace, don't question him about anything, do everything for him, including his homework, you know, the whole 9. Then said that black men will always be attracted to black women. And if your competition is a black woman, antagonize her, make the shenanigans come out of her, so then he will no longer want to deal with her. And if it's another white woman that you're dealing with, try to be the better one, because they're all looking for the prize. Try to get married if he doesn't want to get married, whatever the case may be. Have children from him, so you will always be straight, basically. So they are basically telling each other how to bag black athletes and use them so they don't have to work and live a soft life. Now, I was listening to it on the radio, and some black men were calling in and was like, oh, well, that's fine. Black women do it too. Mind you, one of the hosts was like, this has nothing to do with black women. We're talking about what it is right here. A lot of them basically were saying they were okay with being used by white women. As long as it's not a black woman, they prefer to be used by white women. So then I also seen it on Facebook, and I was reading the comments, and black men are actually okay with this. They are literally telling each other how to use you, scheme, take you for your money. And most of them are like, as long as it's not a black woman. Y'all rather put your money back into a community that is using you, stealing from you, as long as she's not a black woman. And this is why sometimes we say y'all deserve what y'all get, and we do not be sad when y'all go out there and do that and do not sign prenups, and then they take you for everything you got, and now they're still living their soft life off your dime, because as long as it's not a black woman getting any money out of you, y'all are fine with that. That is sad that y'all will let them women use you. They're telling each other how to use you and take you for everything you got. And you're okay with it as long as it's not a black woman. We will never get further in life.
So this lady posted online that her roommate's sister was giving her tutorial on how to secure young black athletes. I have always known that white women strategically seek out successful black men. What I didn't know was that they don't have a whole course to teach on how to do it. Let us start by reading the messages between these two sisters. Younger sister told her older sister, I want a football player. NFL preferably. Of course, they're the wealthiest. A tall chocolate one, like you did. Sister, I want your life. Older sister says, it's easy. Code cracked. Number one, here's the price. Do you know how many times we have taught each other that black men are not the price? Do you know how many information we have absorbed both online, in podcasts, books, everywhere that tells us that we are the price and not the black men? Well, newsflash. Number one, he's the price. Remember, he can change your life. You cannot change his. Now, number two, dealing with cheating, don't go look for it. We go through bank statements, we go through emails, we go through phones, we go through just about everything to disrupt our peace. Rule number two, don't go looking for it. If it's just a fling, let it go. How many times have I said, pick your battles carefully? So all those men that we are divorcing, they are happy to marry. P.S. He will always be attracted to black girls. Of course, we are the magic. We are the real goddesses. Activate that shenana in her by picking at her and letting him see it. So white girls make black women look crazy on purpose. Be an asset to him. Fold his clothes. Buy and bring him his food. Do his homework. Completely integrate yourself in his life to where he can't function without you. Meanwhile, black women say, I ain't your mama. Do it your damn self. Didn't your mama teach you this? Then nobody got time for that. Everything we said we cannot do, they are happy to do. They made us set the standard so high, it became unrealistic. While in reality, they are living lower than the standard that they have set. In the end, they end up with more than what they want. We lose out on the little we had, because we have suddenly become unrealistic to date. Impossible to please. Number four, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. We are good at that. We date 4 men and let all the 4 men know that, just so you know, I got you and others. You're not the only one in my part. We boldly tell men that. Meanwhile, this lady said, keep your eyes on the prize. Secure that bag, the young black athlete. Let's go to number 5. Go completely wild on him in bed. I must keep down because I'm a Jesus girl. Let's go to number 6. His mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. A lot of us will meet our boyfriend's mom and think they are friends. That's why white girls are quiet. They're smiling. But the entire time, the mother-in-law is reading them to be very cool, calm, and collected. 7, always look good and appealing. Hair and face has to always be done. Oh, I don't have to impress nobody. When I look good, I look good for myself. But you don't look good for your man, yeah? Okay, the white woman will take him. That NFL player you thought you were going to marry when you have your PhD has already been committed in his relationship in college. As soon as he got signed into the NFL, he got married. Finally, in 2 years, on draft day, you will be a millionaire. All of your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life that you live. It's so sweet and rewarding. So they cracked the code a long time ago, and we are watching podcasts and getting more and more degrees. I'm not saying don't get education. What I'm saying is you can do both side by side. You don't have to abandon one for the other one, because by the time you get the other one, you cannot come back to the first one. That time has passed. While some women were being taught on how to build with men, we are being taught on how to disqualify men even before they become anything. So why you think, okay, well, now he's successful, now he will see me. He's not seeing you. If she's a white girl that supported him and helped him grow when he had nothing. It's a 2-year project. The same black men that ain't shit, the same black men that are not good enough for us, is the same black men that white women take 2 years to stay with. It's the same black men white women are happy to have. And when she's done collecting the money she wants to collect, she will bounce for the next one, leaving our black men broken and our black women without many options. This is one person to her sister. Imagine them in thousands. Is it safe to say we did this to ourselves, where our men actually left us for white women?
I think by now we all see that post of the white sister giving the other sister advice on how to get a black athlete. Most of the comments were saying how this advice was not for black women, but one of the main comments was saying how they have been studying us. I want to add on to that. Not only have they been studying us since they brought us over here, they have had this predatory behavior since slavery. If y'all all remember that movie Django, remember how they used to have the Mandingos, and remember how the white people used to size them up at the auctions from childhood all the way up to adulthood, right? Now that was real. Now black athletes, I view them as the white people Mandingos, okay? Now you have to understand, this type of mentality is a generational curse for some, not all, because y'all like to get me for that. But this is such an ingrained memory. It's in their fucking DNA, right? This, at some type of point, we have to say, that's a predator. That's predatory behavior. You are preying on someone and wanting to lust over a person for the color of their fucking skin. And if that black athlete stays with that racist ass fucking she-devil, he's a goon. And that advice is definitely not for us, because what's meant for black women will always be for black women.
Does anybody remember that group chat a few years ago of those white girls that went like viral on Twitter because they were talking about how easy it was for them to get black guys because they were actually kind of right because black men love them some white women? And then black women found the group chat and they were just laughing their ass off because they were like, well, you're not wrong. You're just in fact at this point. I was just thinking about that. And I was like, black men, how does it feel being seen as the easy option? Like, they didn't say they gave 2 fucks about y'all. And they just wanted the dick. And they knew that you were easy pickings. Are you okay with being seen as easy pickings? Like, be for real.
So I just came across a thread of a white woman telling another white woman how she can bag an NFL or an NBA player, specifically a black one. She said chocolate. And the reason why I want us to see these text messages is not for black women to put their capes on and go help. Absolutely not. But I want us to understand where black men's thought process currently is if we're going to, I don't know, work alongside them and move forward in liberation. And I say that facetiously because I already know what it is. But I think it's important that we have the larger conversation about how the NBA and the NFL are just modern day plantations. And I will be following that up with a clip from Deontay Kyle because I believe that he explained that perfectly.
Starts the thread off with, I want a football player, NFL preferably, a tall chocolate one, like you did. I want your life. That's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. And she says, teach me. Number 1, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Number 2, dealing with cheating. Don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him and some will succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. Activate that Shanae in her by picking at her and let him see it, and then he'll ditch her. Then she says, if she's like us, it'll be harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. Make him choose. Number 3, be an asset.
fold his clothes, buy and bring him his food, do his homework, completely integrate yourself into his life where he can't function without you. 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you, but ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. 5, completely go wild on him in bed. Use throat spray. Do any and everything. Be spontaneous. Make it go down anytime, anywhere. Number 6, his mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. 7, always look good and appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage or at least to have multiple kids, and you got him. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire, and all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now.
And what's so scary is that there are black men in the comment section that do not see a problem with that text thread. They don't see a problem at all. They're actually looking for a woman to do that for them. They're not even understanding that that is emotional, mental, physical, sexual manipulation. Actually, what the men are saying out loud is that they would like to be manipulated. They would love for you to show up and give them a fantasy just for when he breaks his leg, tears his ACL, no longer is in the league, for you to pull that rug from right up under him because you were only there for the one thing. That's not it's not clicking for them. But the part that's really missing here is that it's all cyclical. It is all a part of a plan. It starts when you're young. The moment they know you're about to be a freak of nature, they pluck you out of your community. They pluck you away from your friends. And they put you in white schools, in a white community where you are the only. They tell you that your black community can't give you what the white community can give you. They tell you that your black schools can't give you the opportunities that these white schools will give you. Basically, if you do not have a daddy, that coach, that white coach, is now your daddy. And we have stories of athletes coming on here and saying that their coach told them specifically to not date a black woman. So you got a coach telling you not to date a black woman, and you got white women scheming and scamming on you. Of course, what ends up happening ends up happening. And what ends up happening is that you make all this money to make a white man more rich, and then you date a white woman so she can ensure that that wealth that you just accumulated never gets back to the black community. But Deontay said it a lot better than I did. Or because Deontay's a man, you all will actually listen to him.
Hey, listen, if you've been breeding slaves, after a while, just by their size and weight at birth, you know how big they're going to be. And you know who their daddy is, because you bred them. So what they do with these niggas as soon as they come out the womb? Same thing they do with your little child as soon as he come out the motherfucking womb. They get that nigga from around niggas. These black men have been surrounded by white people their entire life, so they can't even see racism. So when you start talking about racism, then, well, white folks been good to me. My head coach was white. He like a father to me. You start getting stories like The Blind Side. Your mama on drugs. Your neighborhood, you from the projects. These white folks take you in. They didn't take this nigga in because of the kindness of their heart. They took this nigga in trying to get some of that recruitment money, man. They was working at Plantation 1, 2. That's what they do. Look at this nigga I found. That's gonna take a little while. He ain't too smart, but he kind. He don't say too much. He quiet. That's just a biological thing. We know what that shit mean. Now, if you take that all the way back, you take that back from before they started molding you niggas to be athletes, to make them billions of dollars and give you millions of dollars, surrounded you by white people, not due to your intelligence, but due to your pure athleticism. They sponsored you, so to speak. Mm-hmm. You've been branded and sponsored by white people your whole life. The only thing that could have kept you from it, if you got it physically, is an injury. But you've been surrounded by white people, white children, white men, white women, white coaches, white father figures. Well, you can't see no damn racism when you're surrounded by that.
Until the men stop thinking with their phalluses and focusing only on money, we're not going to be able to get too far.
I seen this post on Threads of a white woman basically teaching other women how to bag a black football player. And everything stood out to me, just to throw that in. But something in particular that she said is about white women negging black women. And she basically said, whenever you're around him, you have to pick at or keep picking on black women to activate the shenanigans in her so that he can see that the white women are a better option, that she's a better option, and he don't want to go near black women because he's always going to be attracted, okay? He's always going to be attracted to her, but it's your job to neg black women. And it just makes me realize that even at corporate jobs, like, it don't matter where you go, whether it's a woman trying to date a football player at these corporate jobs, in these social groups, a lot of white women have this mindset where it's like, when you see a black woman, like, try to make her feel insecure, try to trigger her, try to, like, you have to bring that out of her, because I don't fucking know why. Like, I don't know. But I can say, even in my own life, I've been at different jobs where white women are actively trying to get a reaction out of me. Like, white women are actively saying things, doing things, and even mocking, the stereotypical black woman just to get this reaction out of me. And it's like, y'all are really miserable.
Have you ever wondered what it would take to get an NFL player to propose to you? Well, a group of college girls created a game plan and their rules went viral. According to the Bish Gossip, a social media user by the name of Halen M shared the secret rules to becoming a football player's wife. But the catch is, these rules are only for white women who want to marry black ballers. Rule number 1. He's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Rule number 2, cheating. If it's just a fling, let it go. These women want to address the fact that these black ballers will always be attracted to black women. It's only natural. But they say in order to knock her out the running, all you got to do is pick at her a little bit. Then she's going to go all shenanay and be wild and crazy. And he's going to take a one look at that. And then he's going to ditch her because he don't want to deal with that. Rule number 3. These women say, be an asset to him. Fold his clothes. Do his homework. Completely integrate yourself into his life so that he needs you every single day. Rule number 4. Don't embarrass him. Don't text other dudes. Make yourself untouchable to other men so he's going to know that you're worth it. Rule number 5. Go wild on him in bed. Do anything he wants anytime he wants and go the extra mile. Rule number 6. Do not tell his mom anything personal that happens between you and him, especially if it's negative, because she's going to tell the whole family and they're going to end up blaming you. Rule number 7. Always look appealing. Your hair and face need to be made up all the time. And their bonus rule is push for marriage, or at least get him to give you 2 kids so you'll be set up for life. Would you be able to follow these rules? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierica with a T. Follow for more.
There was an article that came out the other day, if you want to call it an article, from Atlanta Black Star News, where, it talks about, white women exposed for coaching each other on how to lock down black athletes after a leaked text go viral. And, Atlanta Black Star News it's a news site, if you want to call it. I wouldn't call it news. It hits my main feed on my laptop. You know how you have 1,000 different things are just like rotating news-wise, and it's always some fucking headline. They're one of those sites that everything's fucking racist. Every fucking thing. There's plenty of racism going on in the fucking world, and, you don't have to pull up every rock or try to find it. Atlanta Black Star News said, look, if they can't find it under the rock, they're going to make that shit up. And this is one of those articles right here, too, where basically the article revolves around the hatred towards black men who are athletes that choose white women for their wives. We know how we see plenty of online posts about that shit on a daily fucking basis, or anytime an athlete is at a draft or wins something and they're accompanied by, their white fucking spouse. We see it all the fucking time. And, black men get beat down for it, this and that. Oh, they're only there for the money and all this type of shit. Last time I checked, when it came to motherfucking gold diggers, there wasn't a single race or religion that had a monopoly on that shit. That shit seems to be pretty well spread out between them all. But that's the point of the fucking post. And it always irritates me. I'm a product of a black father and a white mother. So, and I'm an 80s baby. So back then it wasn't nearly as prevalent as it is now. There was a lot more pushback and stank looking faces. I'm sure it had to be, seen by both parties. Well, now it's just commonplace. But people like this, They don't want that kind of shit to be fucking commonplace. And with the story, it's like, it's not a fucking story. It literally was one lady who made a post about her friend telling her little sister some shit about being able to secure herself a tall chocolate man, something along those lines. So yeah, it was a white lady, and she referenced a tall chocolate man, obviously being a black man. That's pretty much where the story ends in regards to what you're reading for a headline. You know, is that the goal of millions of women of all fucking walks of life? Fuck yeah. Of course they would like to, be financially secure. You know, a lot of them aren't looking at it like, oh, yachts and diamonds and stuff like that. They're looking at it as financial security with somebody who, if it's true love, it's true love. But plenty of them, of every motherfucker, from white, black, Spanish, Asian, their first thing is, how do I get my fucking fangs into this fucking man? But I just thought this was funny that, and then you see the stories that come from it, which is the point of an article like this with a headline like this. You get the ignorant, kick the fucking hornet's nest of ignorance. And you start seeing all these different things. That's all they want. That's all they want. And it's like, get the fuck up out of here. Look at if you see the baddest looking fucking broads on social media and all this type of shit, where are they usually located? Miami, LA, Atlanta, Houston. They're in parties. Me and you and you ladies bitching will never be able to fucking attend. They're there strictly around athletes and entertainers. Why? They all look the baddest blonde, the baddest Asian, the baddest black chick, the baddest all of them. This is who they're around. This is the goal. So they make it seem like this is a lot of these people been together for years, man. He's on SGA, he recently, you'll see his wife pull up sometimes. They got kids. These people have been together since high school, and it's just crazy, man. Like, look, there's plenty of shit to bitch about in the world, man. Stop fucking manufacturing dissent, man. Motherfucking shit is corny. Corny, old, played out, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bullshit.
White woman exposed for allegedly coaching each other on how to lock down black athletes after leaked text goes viral. Hey, and it ain't just white women, it's every race is doing this. They locking down these athletes, getting married, having kids with them, buying these homes, and then when they don't want them no more, they throw them away like trash. Hey, I believe this is real, but y'all tap in.
Oh no, ma'am. I'm not gonna let you get away with this one. First off, I want to preface my response by saying, black women, if you feel that I'm speaking over you, feel free to correct me because I am not above reproach. Now, with that being said, in your comment, you're inferring that a lot of black women are mad at white women for dating black men, and I'm here to tell you that is the furthest from the truth. Most black women do not give a damn if a white woman is dating a black man or if a black man is dating a white woman. Nobody cares about that. As a matter of fact, you're doing the community a huge service by taking up the pieces of broken glass off of the floor. Here's where the problem starts. Problem starts when you as a white woman and a black man try to justify your preferences for each other by vilifying and antagonizing a black woman, when in reality, your preferences for each other should not include a black woman. What you're not going to do is perpetuate the unprovoked angry woman black trope in my comments. Not on my watch.
This has been making the rounds all day today. This topic here that you see behind me. It says leaked messages show woman teaching younger sister how to get an NFL or NBA level athlete while in college. Okay, so this is again a younger sister asking her older sister how to do it. Okay, so she says, I want a football player, NFL preferably, a tall chocolate one, right? Like you did. I want your life, right? Her sister says that's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. The younger sister says, teach me. So here's the older sister's rules to bag an NFL or NBA player. Remember, these are two white women, okay? Number one, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Number two, dealing with cheating. Don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him and some will succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. Activate the shenane in her by picking at her and let him see it. He'll ditch her quick. LOL. If she's like us, it'll be harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. Make him choose. Number 3, be an asset to him. Fold his clothes, buy and bring him his food, do his homework, completely integrate yourself in his life so that he can't function without you. Number 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you. Ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. Number 5, go completely wild on him in bed. Use throat spray. Do any and everything. Be spontaneous. Make it go down anytime, anywhere. Number 6, his mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom anything. Any personal information, especially something negative, she will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. Number 7, always look good and appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage or at least to have multiple kids and you got him. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire and all of your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now. Look at this comment here. This young lady says, are they really winning? That's draining as F. This is a woman who knows that the end game here is to find a person that you love, that you're attracted to, that will, if they play their cards right, provide generational wealth. That almost completes the checklist of things that most women want. Right? I've seen a bunch of women say things like, oh, this is manipulative. She's clearly not, doing this for a guy that she loves. No, if you go back to the very first screenshot, she's clearly talking about a guy that she's attracted to. Women aren't just plucking guys out of nowhere to marry them, start families with them that they aren't attracted to at all. Not at 18 and 19, maybe at 39 and 49, maybe, but at 19 and 18, nah, you still have your whole life ahead of you. Women want love. So the assumption is she's attracted to this guy and in love with him when and if she finds him. That's the assumption. I'm not saying that's 100%, but it's pretty close. And so listen, man, here's the question I have though. If black women, universally black women, adopted all of these rules, and I don't agree with all of them and whatever, I know some of it's problematic, but if black women adopted all those rules, my question to you all is there a white, Hispanic, Asian, or any other woman that could compete with you, with any D1 athlete? We all know the answer is no.
While scrolling through IG, I end up stumbling across this post. Leaked messages show women teaching younger sister how to get an NFL or NBA level athlete while in college. So this would be something I would call reverse tricking. I guess I had to put my hair down because, yeah, it's getting a little uncomfortable. So this would definitely be called reverse tricking because you're trying to lay down guidelines on how your sister can bag a rich man. I was going to scroll past this, but I was like, you know what? Let me read it. And y'all, when I tell you, I'm not shocked, but then I'm like, what? Because this is new. Like, this is not something I've ever seen. And it reads, I want a football player, NFL, preferably a tall chocolate one, like you did. I want your life. That's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. Teach me. All right, guys, small pause. I'm narrating this, okay? Let's continue. She says, number 1, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. 2, dealing with cheating. Don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him and some will succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. Activate that shenanigan in her by picking at her and let him see it. He'll ditch her quick. LOL. So let's stop right here because I had to stop right here. This video is extended. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not flabbergasted at all because I know there's a plan, okay? You see those athletes get with those kind of women, you are not surprised because at the end of the day, this is their game plan. That's their game plan. What threw me off is when she said, activate the shenanigan in her. Now, this get me to think that that person is this color. And not only that, I also think she think all black girls are ghetto. And it's not called shenanigan for your information. It's if you play with my face. That's pretty much what it is. Let me know if y'all want a part 2 because there's 2 more messages to this. Part 2 of the leaked messages of a woman who was trying to teach her younger sister on how to get an NBA or NFL player while in college, by the way. So recap, we got into how the message started. She asked her how can she get an NFL player. Her sister responded with these rules. Why'd I say don't hate the player, hate the game. The game is rigged and worry about yourself. I'll tell you when we get towards these messages, it's gonna get interesting. So the second picture from the thread says, if she's like us, it'll be harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. Make him choose. This unidentified person is speaking on a black woman, okay? And just to give people a little fill-in, whoever wasn't there, this person basically said that, you know, you got to activate the shenanigan, the ghetto side of a black girl for a black athlete man to just leave her in the dust and get back to her. Let's continue. Be an asset to him. Fold his clothes. Buy and bring him his food. Do his homework. Completely integrated yourself into his life to where he can't function without you. Don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you. Ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. You don't even need to meditate on that part. Just let's move past. Do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. Always look good and appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage or at least to have multiple kids and you got him. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire. And all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding. Like, I'm in Cocoon right now. So I don't know if this is a sick joke, okay, or I don't even know if this is a serious message. This actually happens, guys, and yeah, I am not surprised. Let's be real. It confirms who are these people that are speaking in these messages. There's nothing we can really do about grown men and what they do with their money, time, or energy. And to the athletes, y'all gotta be careful, all right? There are people that are plotting on your lives, literally, for assets. Okay? They have a playbook that they are putting together so they can insert themselves in your life. There are people that are willing to do anything to get there. And to top it off with, all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. I don't see what's bad about working hard in school. Yeah, there's no reason for me to even try to form a thought on this, but I just want everybody to understand, like, there are people like this in our lives, okay? No matter who you are, you could be an athlete, actress, you could be a regular person down the street. I really was trying to be nice, okay? Because I don't want to insult nobody. Whew. But baby, this is just on a different level. Yeah, be careful. Anywho, part 3 coming up with my educated opinion about this and just keeping it real.
Anyways, welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for watching all of that video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this particular clip I was able to roll out for you guys. It's quite funny that these people can literally go to an extent just to do anything. Have it at the back of your mind that she actually is giving her sister a lecture on how she can get a rich, famous black guy so that she can literally be rich. And they break down all of the illustration and how they are also going to be attracted to black girls, but they still have to push. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, I'm not here to condemn or judge anybody, right? But I wonder why a black man will not choose his own fellow black woman and decide to go with a white woman entirely. Do not get me wrong, I'm not saying that is not good. It's just my opinion. And you know, the funniest part of it is these white women coming out to make it look like they don't vibe with black people, they don't like black people, they don't appreciate black people. Why deep down inside of them, they wish to be heard, they wish to be heard by a black person, they wish to achieve every single thing that a black person have. Like the obsession with us as black is that deep that at the end of the day, when you see what these people are doing, you now start wondering, are they not the same people that loves to condemn black people? That is why I've gotten to that point in my life where I no longer take white folks serious. That's just the honest truth, because I feel like they don't know a lot of things, and taking them serious will be me disturbing my own mental health. Now you're giving your younger sister scopes on how you can grab them. Then if you check, they will not tell you that, oh, it is black people that are obsessed with us. It is black people that love to own what we owe. It is black people that this shit, blah, 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 yari, 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 east, west, north, and south. But this is what your people are doing. And that is why when I see black Americans saying that these people are sent to college to go look for husbands, to go get husbands, honestly, I really do not blame black Americans for saying that, because that is obviously what this is all about. Our men is not something you can put on the table and bargain on how you can grab them, or how you can take them, or how you can colonize them, or how you can see. Gone are those days when we were falling for all of those gaslighting coming from the white community. There's just a whole lot to deal with anyways when it comes to the white people. I keep saying it in my videos, because the moment you think they are done with this one, the next thing you're going to see will literally shock you. The next thing you're going to see will literally make you wowed. But anyways, who am I? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.